Can you help, like, would you mind explaining those barriers? Like, briefly within the Asian American church, but more so just outside of the Asian American church. Like, if it just to help anybody listening, like, to see that.
Yeah, well, having had been part of both, and even for myself. So I thought, I mean, like I said, my story now. Like, I just thought my passion and my faith, like, was enough. Like, I thought, well, God called me, and I went in thinking I'm like Moses. Like, I saw my burning bush, and I just went into ministry with so much passion. And then I realized, wow, okay, passion and faith isn't necessarily enough because of those two factors, me being a woman and me being Korean American, right? And when I was a part of the immigrant church, even though I am a naturally outspoken human, there was just a lot that was just not spoken because of the culture. Not all, but a lot of Asian American cultures are patriarchal by nature.
Yep.
And that's not because, they're like narrow-minded or anything like that. It just comes from the fact that we stem from Asian cultures. And so just the fact that even if they're egalitarian by theology, just even by culture, that doesn't always express itself. And by culture, there's always, like, I've had, Asian American men who are egalitarian by theology, but still didn't really invite women to the table, would still not even quite be aware of how Asian American women feel in the church, to the point where there is actually a huge Me Too movement that happened starting from around 2020 to 2021 amongst Asian American churches with women. And it was rampant. It was to the point where Asian American women were leaving churches so rapidly. And it was such an aggressive movement because at a certain point, like, there was just this outcry, like, we don't feel safe. There's so much abuse. Why is it that the culmination to our spiritual journey leads us into the kitchens, into being administrative assistants? Like, and what about this call to use my voice, to lead, to execute some ideas? So I believe there's a lot of formation happening right now amongst Asian American churches. I really do. I believe it's a lot of Asian American men are listening, truly listening for the first time. And really addressing this age-old issue and trying to incorporate kingdom values into age-old cultural values. So there's that.